Good afternoon, lovely viewers. So this afternoon I'm going to show you how to make that straw and lace black and white fascinator. It's so beautiful. You can do it yourself in the comfort of your home, or you can watch this video step by step to see how I've made it. So let's get started. So here I've got my placemat, a black one. I've got my fascinator base, a 7-inch one. I've got my black lace soft, and I've got my binding tape. I've got my Alice band and my needle and thread. I'll need it. And I've got a patch to attach my fascinator to, my pair of scissors and my unpicker. I've got a UHU glue or a hot glue gun, whichever you want to use for your choice. It's up to you, but both of them works. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to lay my mat down and I put my fascinator base on top. I just measure to see if I put it in the center, because I want the head to be in the center. Then I make a marking right round using my chalk, so I know where to cut my mat. So the next thing, I'm going to take my lace and I'm going to put it on top of my fascinator. This is a very beautiful lace, so that's how I'm going to do it. And I've cut a circle and I've added some inches extra so that I can actually turn them over and they'll stick properly to my fascinator base. I'm going to use, it's up to you whether you want to use UHU glue to stick on your lace onto, but myself, I prefer to use a hot glue, because this HU it takes longer to dry, so I prefer to use the hot glue. So that's me now turning in all the corners of the mat. As you can see, turning on all the corners of the mat. You just have to put 4 clippers opposite each other to start with, then you can go around now to attach everything in place. That way you're guaranteed that you have enough fabric or enough lace to put on every corner of the fascinator base, and you won't be short. As you can see, it's all even. I'm not becoming short. So that's the outcome after I've stuck all the lace on there. So I take my scissors and I just cut extra pieces of lace that in there. I just cut extra bits to make it nice and neat. You have to keep it all nice and neat. You just don't want a lot of fabric hanging or excess fabric hanging everywhere. So that's me cutting all the excess pieces there. So the next thing I'm going to take now, my placemat. I remove the center part, and as you can see, I've gone inside with a few centimeters from where I've marked, and I place my head to see if it fits properly, of which it does. So the next thing, I'm going to take my hot glue again and put some glue, generous amount, all right round. And the next thing, I'm just going to place my fascinator base on there and stick it properly, making sure that I follow the line and I'm not putting glue outside of the white base, so that it maintains neatness. So I press hard after I've put the glue all around, and I keep doing that all the way around until I finish the whole, to attach the whole thing. Just give it a little press until it's done, and that's the outcome of it, and the inside, as you can see. So the next thing, I'm going to take my binding tape, and that's the one I'm just going to secure so that you don't see where I've joined the white and the black. So I'm going to put a generous amount of glue as well, and because the binding is stretchy, it's not going to give me any problem. I'm just going to go, it just goes with the flow, especially when you're working with round edges. It just goes with the flow because it's quite stretchy. It's cut on a diagonal, on a bias diagonal surface or material, so that's the advantage of it. So I'm just going to stick my bias tape all around the mat. All around the mat, I'm just going to stick my bias tape. just keep watching and see how I'm going. Just make sure you're not putting a lot of glue, but at the same time you're not putting too little as well. So after I've done that, this is the outcome. You see how nice and neat it is, both inside and outside. So the next thing, I'm just going to take that round mat and I'm just going to pull out one strand so I can now seal where I've connected the mat and the fascinator base. I'm just trying to seal it so that you won't see where I've joined, even though there are no glues showing, but it just gives that extra natural look. So this is how I'm going to do it. Just put a generous amount of glue and just stick it on. I'm just going to do all around until I finish. So I'm just going to go like that until I finish, and this is it. Make sure all edges are nicely attached. Okay. Alright, so if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed, please, if you're liking this video, please subscribe, like and share this video. So this is the outcome of it after I've put that binding and after I've put the strip, the placemat strip all around there. So I'm just going to cut the excess, and with that circle left now, I'm going to make a bow. Now I'm just going to make some embellishments, but I'm just going to use the same placemat to make embellishments to design my fascinator. So I put glue so that I secure it, it doesn't continue to unravel, and then this is how I make my bow. I just take some thread and I'll just tie the center of the bow to give it that bow shape, as you can see, and this is how it is. And I'm just going to take another strand of placemat there, and I'm just going to make a knot on that bow. So this is how I made it. I cut the excess, the extra. Then after that, I just take another placemat, the leftover of a white one I made before, and I just made another bow again to put in addition to the little black one I've made. I put a generous amount of glue, and I'm just going to stick that black bow on top of the white bow. After that, I'm just going to get some feathers. This is some designed roster feathers, and I'm just going to add to my little bow I've just designed there, and I'm just going to use hot glue gun to stick it as well, and I'm just going to secure it with needle and thread to make sure it's strong. Place it on my mannequin to see how it has come out, and as for me, it's beautiful, it's lovely. So this is our creation for the day. I hope you've liked my video. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please tune in, subscribe, like and share, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.